Oh, Dakar in our country is like a religion. Maybe you have heard any Lithuanian riders or pilots in Dakar? Maybe you know them?
I cannot say I know them very well, but of course I heard especially about Rokas Basjuska and Vanagas. I forgot the name, sorry, but which are the most famous. I saw you have some riders as well, but I cannot say I know them. I just know that you have some riders there.
Mm-hmm. People in our country, every year they have a belief that someone will win from our country, from Lithuanians.
It will happen.
Let's hope
eventually.
Yeah.
Could we divide the question into parts regarding motorcyclists and going on four wheels?
Yeah.
What do you need to win Dakar except to be fast?
As you just said, except to be fast, because it's the very last thing you need to have. I mean, because fast riders and drivers, there are plenty of. But you have to be really consistent on your performance. It doesn't matter if it's on 2 or 4 wheels, being able to find your own limits and to stay always below, because your days are super long. Days are 8, 10, 12 hours, staying focused, staying hydrated, staying efficient. So it's not affordable for anyone to ride 100% of the ability. You cannot resist for such a long time, and even if you consider that you have to repeat for 15 days in a row. So you have to find your own pace where you are feeling comfortable. Of course, being efficient, because still winning Dakar is, you need to be fast. But this is, if you look to the history, it's not the fastest drivers and riders which are winning, it's the more consistent. Especially as bikers, look like Peter Ansel won 6 times, but he won just few specials, a bit more than a few, but it's really the consistency which makes the difference, not the speed.
What's the biggest advantage of your car, of your pilot and co-pilot of your crew?
The car is built with a very low center of gravity, which makes it very stable. It's a very compact car. So once again, we can approach really rough sections in confidence. And the people behind the car are experienced people. So we have a fully trust on the team and the abilities, on the technical abilities, which give us the possibility and the confidence to drive 100% every day. So there is no question behind this, and it's really important for us because we can really push ourselves to the maximum, knowing that the car will resist, will last. Of course, Nasser is probably the most successful driver in the past 10 years. He has won everything, absolutely everything. 5 Dakars already, now 3 World Championship titles. So I was lucky enough to join him 1 year ago mostly, and for sure together we are making an efficient crew. That means we know both of us where are our limits, what we need to deliver to win races, and I think we are both of us really professional on what we are doing. So once we step in the car, fully focused on the job, fully just dedicated to the performance. And I'm not saying we are the only one, but we know how to deal with the pressure, because that's part of the game as well. Once you are joining with Nasser, you know that there is only one goal. Second place is not an option. There is just the victory which is counting. So that means sometimes you have to deal with the pressure as well. But at least it's part of the game, and I think we are able to do so.
Would you personally have capabilities like a co-pilot? Advantages to compare with your competitors? I mean, better preparation, physical preparation. You are mechanic. You were previously motorcyclist.
Yeah, you know, my point of view, it's difficult to judge where I'm between the others, but for sure, my way of living is I'm not an expert of anything. I'm not the best rider, I'm not the best mechanic, I'm not the best engineer, I'm not the best, in my opinion, I'm not the best navigator, but I'm not bad in what I'm doing. So that means as soon as I'm starting something, I'm studying what I can, I'm learning the much as I can to be at the best of my abilities. So my abilities are perhaps lower in certain cases of the others, but at least I'm able to perform to my best. and I'm able to manage a stressful situation, which in our sport, I think it's an advantage. So I think my main advantage is to be able to deal with the stress and to be able to manage different tasks together.
Could you please compare these two legendary pilots, Nasser and Stefan?
They're really different outside of the car because they are coming from different cultures, different backgrounds. So it's just different people outside of the car. But once they are helmet on in the cockpit, they are really similar, dedicated to performance, really able to find their own pace without taking care about the others, really calm in the cockpit. So they are fantastic champions, and it's they're really similar in a while in the cockpit.
If you compare pilot and co-pilot, who has more chances to make a mistake during rally, which costs the result?
Difficult to say because, of course, drivers have to avoid plenty of tricky situations and driving the fastest as they can and trusting the indication they receive from the co-driver. And on the other side, of course, the co-drivers can only do mistakes because if they are delivering perfect job, it's just normal, it's just what the driver is waiting for. As soon as there is only one mistake, it's a drama because you are losing time, you are making rounds, and it's part of the job. If a driver is losing 5 minutes, if a co-driver is losing 5 minutes, it starts to be a problem. So but we know it's part of the game. I mean, some friends of mine are saying, and I can say I agree, co-drivers can only lose races, they cannot win it.
Many people think that it's very easy to switch from motorcycle to four wheels, especially to be a co-pilot, because you do just a half of the job. Is it truth or not?
It's true that I wouldn't say it's difficult because in four wheels everything it's easier. I wouldn't say easy because there are also different things to deal with, especially being seated in a car in a cockpit where there is no air or no fresh air, and you have a passive position, while on the bike you are really active. It's different to think and to perform being seated and absorbing impacts, and also the movement of the car can make you sick. So it's different thing, but for sure it's easier in the car than on the motorbikes, because on the motorbikes you have to deal with your fatigue. If you are getting exhausted, you can fall and then broke some bones, or even worst case, hit the head and so on. So sure, and on four wheels you are safer. Doesn't mean the life is easy.
Rėmėjas Prostamol Uno.
Olibet lažybos. Nesaikingas lošimas gali sukelti priklausomybę.